Hey everyone, how are you doing? This is Lorraine from the Sacred Alchemist 1111. Let me just just turn it slightly. Yep, that's great. How is everybody? I hope that everyone is not doing too bad. You're all just focused, you're happy, you're getting on with your life, you're shifting, you're manifesting, and you're just making sure that you're just, doing your shadow work as and when you need to, all right? And just keeping it moving. Guys, I am going to be conducting your daily reading today, okay? So this is going to be for both divine feminines and divine masculines, okay? So please do take what resonates. Don't worry if it doesn't align with you right now. Please don't worry about it at all, because it's just about trying to help you guys to stay focused and shifted, to raise your consciousness, your vibrations, which will, raise your consciousness, and just keep you out of this stagnation and just keep it flowing. All right, guys, I was getting a message from Spirit to say that you need to pay attention to the frequency. Pay attention to your frequency, or the frequencies that you are listening to. You need to just make sure that don't dismiss it, look into it, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you guys a quick website that I want you guys to kind of take note of. And here we go. Just bear with me a sec, guys. All right. There was I was on a Facebook video. I was watching something on Facebook the other day, and somebody mentioned to everybody else, if we had all heard of something called the hum, HUM. So somebody piped up and said, no, I don't. So another person who knew what she was talking about provided a link. So as always, I gave thanks to Spirit, and I was like, okay, this is a sign and, synchronicity. So I wanted to find out a little bit more about it. This is the website. It's the director is Dr. Glenn McPherson, and this is the World Hum Map and Database. So basically, most people, I'll just read this top little bit. Most people find this website because they are disturbed by an unusual, unidentified low frequency sound that scientists now call the worldwide hum. Okay, so the classic description is that the hum sounds like a car or truck engine idling outside your home or down the block. Some people describe it as a low rumbling or droning sound. It is typically perceived louder at night than during the day, and louder indoors than outdoors. The sound can usually be masked by background noise such as a fan or keeping the radio on. We estimate that 2 to 4% of the global population can experience this phenomenon under certain conditions. Okay, so also do take into account of the planetary alignments, and also the fact that the sun let out a solar flare recently as well. There is another website, Amazon. I was guided to take you guys to this particular book. It's Waking Up in 5D. It's by Maureen J. St. Germain. And I don't know, it was just, to me, it just felt as if some people are just having this, like there's a little bit of anxiety with regards to, really wanting to shift into 5D right now. And, but what are the signs? Like, how do I sort of like go about it? How can I maintain it? I don't want to lose that kind of frequency and vibe. So it was just a way of like trying to say, like, just don't calm down, don't freak out, and kind of like not being funny, not being horrible, but to kind of spend less time sort of like watching loads of tarot, but really starting to now get into the preparation of now shifting your, your reality, but paying attention to the frequencies. I feel that there's some that will be quite important for you guys to kind of get into and master, right? So that book is something that I'm going to be getting myself as well. And I'm also on the journey too, so we're going to be learning learning together. All right. So without further ado, let's just get into this reading. Let's see what kind of messages that we are going to be pulling in from the universe. All right, guys. I'd like to say thank you guys so much for your emails, your comments, your subscriptions, your donations to the channel. Very, very, very grateful, beyond grateful. At the moment, everything just seems to be just going crazy at the moment, as we know. We just need to hold on and hang on, because obviously we're still in Mercury retrograde. We just came out of a 5-month stretch with Saturn. I think it was yesterday that the moon was in alignment with Jupiter as well. So it feels as if, like, you know when you know that you've got good things that's coming around the corner. You know when you just got that gut feeling. Deep down inside, you know this to be true, okay? And it can be really, really exciting, despite what's going on with you with regards to any kind of toxicities that you've got around you, because most of you guys will be still closing out your karmic cycles. Your vibrations might be even like on this kind of high vibe, which will be pissing off the people around you, the toxic ones, because how come you're in this perky, friendly, upbeat mood and they're sort of suffering? You are shifting out, okay? You know that you've got goodness coming your way. The hard work that you've been putting into your, for your spiritual growth, your shadow work, your diner of the soul, embracing and going along the flow of the tower moments, okay? All of this is contributing to you, heading towards your desired location, your desired lifestyle, your desired reality. You're shifting timelines, hon. All right, this is a beautiful quantum leap. So I feel that we need to make sure that we are paying attention to the metaphysical side of our evolution. All right, we are becoming back within our oneness, because everything that is around us is an illusion, even down to the color of our skin. It is an illusion. All right, so it's exciting times, all right? It's good times. Let's get into our reading right now. I'm going to start off with some numerology for you. Love that. We've got the teaching and learning. What else do we got? All right, so we've got healing. So right now, off the bat, for the couple of cards that I can see, it's teaching and learning about what healing is all about, because you've gone through it yourself. So this is kind of like the life experience. For some of you guys, this would be a great way of like showing others how to, the techniques of healing. Everybody's journey is different, and the length of time that it would take somebody to heal will be different from yours, and vice versa. Okay, but there's something really great with that I had these two cards just popped up. Okay, so yeah, healing, getting over trauma. All right, but that's the work that you've been putting in. Self-discipline, I'm picking up as well with regards to not only just being grounded, focusing on your root chakra and your heart chakra, but also to do with your well-being, your physical activities, with regards to exercising a lot more, running, going for long walks, spending time in nature, swimming, healthy eating, and also your finances as well. Your self-discipline with regards to not going into temptation, not following into any kind of toxic back and forth with somebody, or being tempted to be around distorted feminines and masculines. There's no more of that. You are really, really just about just keeping your boundaries up, and self-discipline has come at a high cost for you guys, and it's like, no, I'm not doing that no more. Okay, I'm definitely going to be focusing on controlling my desire to, I don't really know, call it like spendthrifting. I feel that whatever purchases that you made in the past, well, that was what you needed for now, but you have everything that you need. But I feel that the money that is coming in, where finances is concerned, this is where you're going to be saving for a rainy day. We've got self-love. This is all to do with the healing as well, by the way. All right, you're healing not only the bad habits within you financially, or where food, or lack of exercise was concerned. It's all to do with your healing. And we've got taking things into moderation. Alcohol. Who's drinking more water and less alcohol? Well done to you if this is you as well. And I see we've got mirroring energy, 1441. So this is the dynamics, the polarities between, from one extreme to the other. You're just trying to make sure that you just do things in moderation, all right? And the card that we have here is spiritual partnership. Being in balance within yourself. I was just about to say, Finding balance in partners, maybe for like business and or forming new relationships. But it was like, no, it's about the spiritual partnership, the balance within yourself. Because if you are not balanced within yourself, how can you then want to be going to be looking for any form of balanced connection with anybody else? It's not going to work that way. All right. And the card at the bottom of the deck is love partnership. All right. So it could be love. All right. But still love of friends, intimate loves, intimate relationships. Remember, this is down to each individual person's situation. All right. Just take what resonates. You will find that the twin flame that you need in your life is you. The feminine and the masculine energies within you. All right? Not running after a distorted masculine who up to this point, doesn't see your value, does not know your worth. That is not a divine, beautiful connection. That is for you to learn and grow from, because the divine and beautiful connection that you've got is within you. Okay, so a real sense of a lot of growing up has been done here. I'm really feeling that kind of, I just feel that the energies of late was just really just kind of like weird and bumpy. But I feel that you're just heading into this new era, this newness, and just kind of catching up on some experiences along the way. Let's get into a spirit animal. Let's get a couple of cards from this. Sorry guys, I've got two cards that's just fallen. Okay, I'm going to take these two. These two fell on the floor. Whatever you feel has been, like, I'm picking up like hopes dashed. They haven't. If you think that you've been abandoned or it's like you feel like thrown in the towel, don't, because Spirit has a plan and trust in divine detours. These two cards fell on the floor, they're for you. Now, normally I don't do this, but when I saw the cards, it just instantly, I was like, no, that's a sign. Don't feel that your hopes have been dashed. Don't think that way at all. It all has not happened in vain. It hasn't happened in vain. It has happened that way for a reason. All right, so don't throw in the towel just yet. Let's pull up another couple of cards for you guys. Parrot Spirit, watch your words. At this time, yes. Don't forget we are in the Mercury retrograde, but I'm picking up on the fact that you need to be watching your words when it comes to your intentions and your affirmations. Okay, and anything that you are saying to anybody right now, I'm also picking up that you need to be very careful. Be wary of what you're saying to certain people. Very, very careful. You could get, I'm picking up that somebody could be trying to copy you. It could be to do with, I don't know why, but I'm just putting it out there because it's something that I need to actually say. I'm trying to keep it positive, but Spirit saying this is a warning sign. This is like a red flag. Somebody could be actually trying to mimic you in terms of some kind of ID fraud thing. So be careful. Be careful what you say. If somebody's trying to get you to say certain things and you know that you've got dealings with this person, don't say anything at all because they could be secretly recording you. Be careful. Be careful at this time. And we do have Beaver Spirit. Lay a solid foundation. Oh, right. Okay. So lay a solid foundation so that you can erect solid boundaries. The beaver, yeah. Thank you very much. Interesting how this came out after this. You need to, yeah, this is certainly about protection. All right. And then we have got Panther Spirit. Reclaim your power. Solid, a solid sort of like sign that I'm just picking up from this person. This is you, and that is them trying to be like this. But really, this is what they are. And you see how close it is? This is number 44, and that's number 45. There's some kind of ending that is going on between you and a particular person that is like they want your words. All right? I don't know what they want with it, but it's like, you got to be silent like this. Be observant, see how the way they're kind of looking at each other? We're not looking at each other. You're looking straight ahead, but this parrot is like trying to watch you from the side eye. I'm just putting that message there. All right, so just be careful. Guys, let's get stuck into the Cosmic Consciousness Ascension deck. This is about awareness, manipulation. Yeah. Be careful, guys. Be careful. You're going to get the clarity of what they're doing. You're going to get that clarity because I feel with this Panther spirit, wherever you are going to find out about this manipulative person, you are going to be in this, you know, reclaim your power back. And we have got unconditional love. Do this out of love for yourself. Because remember, you're all the way up here. And I don't, again, this is nothing to do with ego, but this is where you are right now, and this is them. All right? And we have got power. Yeah. Power. Card at the bottom of the deck is wholeness. I see faith here as well that wants to pop out. I'm taking you as well. The wholeness. I think somebody is really trying to, because you feel complete already. For some of you, this has taken you quite some time to kind of understand and realize, because you've put in so much effort and time and work into detaching from things that are no longer serving you, people, places and things. You have spiritually and energetically outgrown them. So because you've now in this very, very powerful energy of wholeness and completeness and oneness, it's as if they're trying to see if they can get a little, is there any kind of space that they can wedge themselves into in your life? And no, it's not possible. You are complete. You are enough within yourself. And you need to meet somebody or be around somebody who's going to match exactly that. Two whole energies, two whole beings can create something even more magnificent because you've got that balance, you've got that reciprocity. If somebody's going to be poking a hole and boring a hole into your wholeness, eventually it's going to start leaking out, right? And then it's going into them and then just depleting your energy. You've already been through that already. You are impenetrable now. All right. And when they want to come and give you any foolishness, you give them that look. And then they're going to know not to mess about with you. All right. Let's go with the Priestess of Light. So for my beautiful high priestesses, you guys, yeah, we've got the guide. You're being guided. You've really got some really powerful forces that surround you at this time. So I feel that you know this already. And you are ready to take action as and when need be. You have every right to defend your energies. I'm going to tell you, I picked up, I saw angel number 556. It was 5:56 in the morning. And I took that as a sign. I will put the link in the description box for you all as well, for that this is for you guys. 556. The changes that you are going through, you are going to have to make sure that you are standing your ground at this time. It's going to feel a bit intense, but you make sure that you're standing in your power so that you can stand up to people and also stand strong, because it will feel really like unsettling and for a short period of time. But it has to be in that way. But know that you have the full support of your spiritual team. We've got sacred action and decisive focus. So you know that you are, it's like when you are left alone, you will do better. When you are left alone, you will do better. We've got divine masculine, electric, active power. If this is for you, divine masculine, but also for the feminine within you, or for either person who has the union within the feminine and the masculine energies within yourself, this is where it feels as if it's going to be activated for some people, or for quite a few people. Not really now, but later on. I feel that there's more work to be done. But you will feel it. You will just feel so different. And this is definitely going to give you this wholeness energy. No one's going to be able to step in. They're not going to be able to. You've got the angelic assistance. Anytime you need any kind of favors, anytime you need any kind of support, assistance, guidance, you know, you're going to get that. You are definitely going to get it. And then we have got the shamanic journey, purpose, attunement, vision, quest. Some of you could be stepping into your shaman energies, or this could be the path that you are chosen to do. And again, I don't know why, but it's just telling me to just focus as well on this angelic assistance. I feel that it's like, well, this is what you've been training for. This is what you've asked for. And you have been divinely guided at this time. And we've got the sacred purpose, eternal flame, ancestral legacy. Certainly, it's like coming from a line of shamans. This is an ancestral legacy that is being left. And it's like the angelic assistance flows through you guys. If you know what I mean. All right. The way I had these cards just sort of like came out together, which is beautiful. And then at the bottom of the deck, we've got Soul Radiance. You will rise up. You're rising up already, all right? Or what you've gone through was never in vain, all right? Using those ashes, you know, rising up from the ashes. People really thought that you were going to be burnt out and on the floor, but it was never that. You never made it easy for them. You never made it easy for them. And again, I'm just being reminded to tell you guys to please be careful of whoever is around you that is trying to get you to say something. Be mindful with your words, all right? Let's see what we've got with the Work Your Light. Work Your Light, messages from the Work Your Light. We've got Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Lots of confirmation here. Lots of confirmation here. Okay. For some of you, if you haven't already done so, could be a sign that you need to just sort of tap into your Akashic records for any form of guidance, any kind of questions that you've got that you want answers to. I feel that it's like three things. I'm hearing like three things, three questions. And so that's all you need. That will just help you on your journey. We have got the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. You know that the end is in sight. I feel that already you guys already feel whole already. You're in this kind of wholeness energy. So just be careful of like the little snakes and the little haters around you, because they see that you are just really going through, all right, to the next level. I know that, you know, 2021, year number 5 is about the struggles and the challenges, but how committed are you to your journey? Okay, and I feel that some of you guys are saying, I'm very committed. Very, very committed. All right. Even if you feel a bit like uncertain in the pit of your stomach, you know, the gut area, you really feel, no, I'm not going to give up. I've come too far. I don't belong in this energy, this darkness. All right. You know, but again, it's that you need to stand strong in your light, even though you may be surrounded in darkness by now, but you know that you need to be a beacon of light, to kind of like show these dark energies, that the haters, the toxic ones, how powerful you really are, you know. And I feel that you need to reclaim your power in the darkness, because it's just how it is. It has to be that way. You know, it's like you're not going to get it at that end. You're going to have to take it from this. It's like transmuting this dark energy, this blackness, and using it as rocket fuel, you know, like fossil fuel, rocket fuel, to just push you through, bore a hole into this. You see, you've got this lightning bolt that's just coming through, and it just kind of like is giving me this tower card moment vibe as well. You know, like if you just, looks a bit similar in shape, doesn't it? Okay, like the selenite. Some of you need to just actually hold on to these. If you don't have selenite crystal, I suggest that you get some of this as well and kind of work with this energy. It feels as if it's giving me like this kind of like tower card moment as well. All right. And let's see if we can get a couple of cards. We've got the crumbling. Yeah, the tower card moment. Definitely going through some massive changes. What are you clinging on to? So if there's anything that you're clinging on to, or you realize that somebody's clinging on to you, then you know what you need to do to try and shift it. All right. I'm really picking up on, you need to just hone in on your intuition a lot more. Focusing on your gut instincts as well. Okay. And we have got, let's get another card for you guys. All right, we've got Pleiades. We've got the double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Okay. And we have got the Council of Light, divine orchestration, help us in the subtle realms. Really feel it along here with this energy, because some of you feels like this is like double whammy. It just feels as if like the pressure has doubled or quadrupled over the past year. Unfortunately, I don't, and you know, again, don't mean to sound heartless, but yes, it has for some of you, because it's like you have to be really, really going through some serious pressure. Because of what you are ascending into. It's giving me what happens to you after this lifetime. Some of you could be in training to become ascended masters as well. And this is why your life has just literally been so hard. All right, and you've had to go through a lot of suffering and misery. And the next card that we've got is Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. So during this time of when it feels really, you know, that you can't really breathe, or you just feel like you just really want to give up, know that you have that power within you. This is what you need to be focusing on. All right, as well. In addition to what's happening here, when all of those towers, that the walls have broken down and they're breaking away, this is what you're going to be left with. Okay, again, similar in sort of like images. All right, but when these come down and away and break free, all right, here and here, this is what you're going to be left with. 5D living, 5D consciousness. This is, you know, new earth. Definitely going to have your helpers around as well. It's exciting times. This is what I was saying, like, it, you know, it just so feels like, you know, you could have a horde of haters around you. It doesn't matter. It really, really doesn't, because you are still powerful enough in this panther spirit to reclaim your power. What the hell are they going to do? What can they do but just stand there and watch you rise up? And instead of them doing the work for themselves, which they surely can do, this is why this is why they're going to get left behind. You're ascending, right? You are ascending. You have to be powerful enough and strong enough to ascend. And this is not them. The only thing that they're doing is sucking you dry. This is the Starseed Oracle. Earthed, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. You know, this is training for you. But I'm also, what I'm picking up again is whatever's going to happen to you after this lifetime. There's much to learn. There's so much things that's going on with you. You're more greater than what you think. You're more greater than how you're feeling right now. All right. If you feel a bit unsure about yourself, or, you know, it just feels a bit shaky, or you're, you know, something that feels a bit off. It's the world that's breaking away. But you are in this energy of rising up. All right. You will know a lot more when you pass over. Getting cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Knowing that, as I said before, sometimes your heart has to be broken in order to allow the love to flow. And many of you have met misery, but it has caused you so much strength. Okay, the more that you are getting cracked open, the more divinely guided and protected you are becoming. Okay, the next card that we have got is Forge, Don't Follow. Pave a new path for yourself. Be the leader you wish you had. Most of us had to learn the hard way. Most of us never had anybody around us during our time in our young years to really show us the way. But now you can do that for somebody else. Just because it didn't happen to you at the time doesn't mean that you have to be like, well, it didn't happen to me, so boy, you know, to hell with everybody else. That's not your vibe at all. All right? And, you know, how else are you going to get there? Huh? You're not for everyone. Embrace your awareness. Face your true north. This is what they're seeing of you, like this evolution of a superhuman being, and they can't understand. Because you're learning how to be human, but you're learning in a very... Some of you are learning a lot faster than what you actually think. What you actually think, you're learning a lot more faster. And certain feelings that you're receiving, is that you just know. You just got that feeling. You just know. But how can you know? How do you know? Where's your proof? I don't need the proof. The proof is in the vibration. The proof is in the frequency. The proof is in the perception of the reality that I'm creating for myself. And I know that I'm not on my own because others can feel it and see it too. We are becoming. And this is the questions that these beings, these low vibrational beings, are trying to ascertain and understand you, but they can't because they haven't put in the work. There's something about you that you come, I don't know which part of the universe that you come from, but it's like a solid reason why you were here. Really picking up again on this ancient energy. The card that we've got here is Weaver Hathors, Deep Love, Mother's Milk, Birth as a Portal. Ancient ones. And I mean the ones before the pyramids, before Egypt. The ancient ones. Okay, let's tap into the tarot and see what kind of energies got around you guys. What's going on? No, I'm not going to choose this deck. I'm going to use this one. Let's see what we got. I'm just looking at the way, I just want to see the way how you're handling certain people, but I can already see the Eight of Swords in the reverse. How you're handling people around you is the Eight of Swords in reverse. These three cards I've got in my hands, they're messages. I don't know what they're, but they're messages at the end. So I'm going to put them to one side. The Eight of Swords in the reverse. It's as if you were playing around. When I say you were playing around, I'm not saying that like you're sort of like as a joke, but it's like you've got the ability, the mental ability to play around with this kind of energy. Not allowing yourself to be stuck. You strategically allowed yourself to be in this vibe. I feel that this was also a detour for certain people. Sometimes it's like sometimes you have to purposefully trap yourself in order for others to fall into that trap. I know it sounds a bit devious, but you know deep down inside that they were doing something to you. The trap that they set for you, they set for themselves and they didn't realise. So that you were able to walk out and trap them in. Well, when you're bad mind and you're wicked, okay, the universe is going to fix you up nice and you wouldn't even know it. I feel that whoever's trying to mimic you is the person that is going to get trapped. Be careful. As I said, right now, be careful of your words. But don't let them know what you're thinking. We've got the Six of Crystals in the reverse and we have got the Emperor. You're dealing with somebody who is jealous and nasty. This is a one-sided vibe. This is a one-sided vibe. This person is that they're abusing their position. This Emperor card is abusing their position. Very, very distorted. It's either a male or female. Just take what resonates. But this person feels that they are going to, it's like really trying to have this kind of one-sided breadcrumbing energy. Something that is not fair, that they believe is not fair. There's something that they believe is not fair because you're putting in the work. I see what's going on here. We've got 8 and we've got 8 on this side as well. Something has been completed here. Something has been completed here. Whatever was working against you has actually, you've trapped somebody in. We've got 2 8s on the other side. They were trying to come at you with a 6 and you 8-balled them. 8-balled them? The card at the bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. Somebody was trying to definitely use some form of manipulation. I see the balance going on here. With the 8 of Crystals, you see how the way the King of Cups has this kind of balance energy. Let me see what's going on. I'm not going to use these 3 cards yet. Hold on. Tell me about the Emperor card and the 6 of Crystals. What's going on here? What is the mindset of this Emperor? What is going on here? Because this person is dodgy as fuck. What's going on here? We've got the Four of Pentacles. I've got to take all of these. There's a lot of things that's going on here with this person, all right? So first and foremost, they was holding certain things back from you. Whatever this is. Or this is what they wanted you to do. Kind of hold back. All right. So what we've got here, we've got the Queen of Cups. Yeah. Somebody was definitely using some form of emotional blackmail, manipulation against you. All right. We have got the Ace of Cups. This is falseness. Don't worry about the fact that this is in the upright position, but I feel that they were falsely trying to get into your heart space. All right. But the fact is that things are balanced out. The Justice card is here to balance this vibe out, because how they're coming at this is not balanced. This is not coming from a good heart space. They were keeping this back. Keeping back their intentions towards you. We've got the Justice card. We've got the Star card here. These are major arcana. You were guided. You were guided. You got the Temperance card as well. So whatever kind of healing that you did, this helped you to heal. We've got the Nine of Swords, so that you were able to come out from all forms of stress. All right. And the card that we have got is the Seven of Wands, that you were able to block them in and stand up for yourself. This is you standing in your power. Somebody definitely wanted to kind of have you trapped in, because I can see that you're going. What I see here is that you've turned your back on this Emperor. Right? So I don't mean to be funny. Like, as I said, you're not being like bad-minded or anything like that. But I feel it's as if like you had to show somebody and give somebody a taste of their own medicine, because they were seeing you on the floor. They wanted to see you on the floor. So it's as if like, you were pretending to be like this kind of victim. But then you stood up and you walked away. You turned your back on this person. This person doesn't like being being ignored. This could be your DM, but it could be anybody right now that is around you, divine feminine, divine masculine, but they don't like being ignored. But you've did that. Because you know how to balance yourself out. We have got the Two of Swords coming out from all sorts of confusion. Really using some kind of narcissistic, nasty, dirty behavior over you. It wasn't working. The messages that we've got here is that Queen of Swords. We've got the Six of Wands, and we've got the Starseed. Boom, you've cut them off. You found the clarity within yourself to successfully overcome. But this is also the divine that's helping you to overcome all of this so that you can start on your spiritual journey. This is the Fool card. This is a new beginning. Your new beginning was always protected. It was always protected. And you see the panther there? There's your spirit guide. That's the power that you got here. There it is. Giving you the power of the Queen of Swords to mess up this distorted Emperor, kick them to the blasted curb, and then you are able to overcome this. And in this energy of this starseed. This is straight up Ascension. I'm going to leave this reading here, guys. I'm going to just finish it off, guys, with a couple of cards from the universe has your back. Okay? The universe definitely has your back. You've left them trapped in their own mess. Yeah. You've left them trapped in your own mess. We have got... The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. You've definitely freed yourself from this foolishness. When I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. I feel, you see with this card, this is how I feel that you were able to do this in the Eight of Swords. Because you know that the Eight of Swords, you can actually have the power to walk away. I feel that you were definitely in this vibe of using the Eight of Swords as a place of sanctuary. Using it as an illusion towards them to make them believe that you were trapped. Okay? And again, with the swords, it's about communication. It's about thinking as well. So that's why I said you need to be careful of your words. And last card that we got... When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. Card at the bottom of the deck is I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. Supernatural. Thank you so much for watching this reading. Thank you guys so much. Please do take care of yourselves. I hope that this has helped you a little bit more of the understanding of your situation a little bit more. It seems to me that, nobody can't hold you back. As much as they try to pretend that they're in this this emperor energy, that don't mean anything. It's just flat. It's like they've just flatlined. I'm showing that they've just sort of like fallen flat on their face. Show me that sort of like shut down. The moment that you stepped out and you went and you put the eight of swords in the reverse, and then with the 8 of pentacles, whatever this is, for some of you guys, this could have actually been you like doing as a kind of like a spiritual kind of ritual or some kind of spell to spiritually bind this person. You have every right and every power within yourself, or this is you asking for angelic assistance in order to spiritually bind this person and bind them in their own jealousy and in their own hurt. That is going to be their punishment that they will have to go through and deal with. All right. Sometimes, as I said, you don't have to touch somebody physically, but it's as if they wanted to do something to mess you up. But at the end of the day, it rebounded and rebuked in their face. All right. Thank you guys for watching this reading. Do take care of yourselves. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. Much love, light, knowledge, wisdom, honor, and protection to you all. I'll be back with another reading. Take care and peace out.